Hello everyone, I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. It was a little bit of a cooler and still very humid day on our Wednesday, though we had some showers and storms around. Our highs for the most part occurred earlier in the day. A lot of us really before noon. We only got to 70 in Eau Claire yesterday, just 65 in Osceola. Now with a little bit warmer south and east, and that's where we had the higher rain totals and also the shower and storm coverage as well. So the system ended up moving through a little bit quicker and trended a little bit further south. So rain totals in western Wisconsin were a little bit lower than what was forecasted, but still, these were for some of us, the coolest high temperature we have seen so far this entire month of July. Up until yesterday, Eau Claire had only been below 80 degrees twice this month, and yesterday would make it the third day. Now, when you look at the temperature and dew point trend, you can see that our high temperature was actually at 7 a.m., and we gradually fell down into the 60s. We jumped up a little bit at 4 p.m., and then we fell into the 50s as we headed into the evening. But look at the dew points here. It was in the upper 60s in the morning. By the afternoon, it was down closer to 60, and then it fell into the low 50s by mid to late evening. And we are looking at a cooler and comfortable day overall for your Thursday. So just a great day to get outside. Chances for showers and storms do return tomorrow night into Saturday morning, and then next week it is going to be warming back up and unfortunately turning very humid once again. So far this morning through 7 a.m., Eau Claire, the lowest so far, 50 degrees. That is the coolest morning we've had since June 12th, when our low then was also 50 degrees. If we dropped below 50 kind of in between the hours, we'll know later this morning or this afternoon when the climate data comes out for today. If we get to 49, that would be the coolest since June 4th. So this is the first time in quite a while that we've had temperatures this low, and certainly I don't think anybody's really complaining too much. And I don't think people are going to complain too the fact that our dew points today, instead of being on this side of the scale, will be on that side of the scale, as they'll be in the upper 40s and low 50s throughout the day today. Now tomorrow, it does come up a little bit with mid to upper 50s, which is in the noticeable category, but it's still going to feel pretty nice nonetheless. Now, it will get back into the low 60s as we get into the evening hours ahead of our shower and storm chances, and then they'll be in that humid category even into Saturday as well. But the dew points over the weekend don't look to be all that crazy. A lot of sunshine for today, just a few of those kind of fair weather cumulus clouds in the afternoon and early evening. Mostly clear to clear skies for tonight. We'll start off with sunshine tomorrow. Clouds will increase into the afternoon. There may be a couple of pop-up showers in the afternoon, and then there is going to be a better chance for showers and storms as we get into tomorrow night, early Saturday morning. The graph model here, at least this latest run, is keeping everything south of Highway 10 and really missing most of our region. And then we'll see some clearing skies into Saturday afternoon. Here's the HRRR model. And again, we'll show you two different looks here. Just gives you kind of an idea on what the models are thinking about this. And as you can see, again, just a few clouds around for today and tonight, not expecting much. This one actually has the thicker clouds moving in tomorrow morning, and even a few showers as early as the morning with a line of showers in the afternoon. And then the chances for showers and storms increase into tomorrow night with some pockets of heavy rainfall mixed in. So there's still a little bit of model variance in exactly how far north this low pressure and warm front track. But I do think some areas will see at least some showers and storms at some point tomorrow night into early Saturday morning. The rain chances on Saturday, about 30% in the morning, and then just about a 10 to 20% chance in the afternoon. Now, in the next week, we have about 20, 30, 40% chances in the forecast every day and night from Sunday night through really all of next week. And there's a reason for that. I'll explain it here in a second. I first want to mention briefly that we don't have a threat for severe storms as of right now for Friday night into Saturday morning. There is a level 1 risk that is far south and west of our area, and that clips the kind of the western parts of the Cooley region, so places like Preston and Rochester, and then areas west of there. Now, as we go forward in time, as I mentioned, the dew points won't be too bad over the weekend. It does spike up a little bit on Saturday, but you can see Sunday and even into Monday, mostly in the 60s, and then we're going to jump it up into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday of next week. So we're going to take a look at the upper level pattern here, and this is about 18,000 feet above the surface. We're going to be seeing a heat dome developing down to the south. That's this big H you see here. So we'll put this into motion, and you can see on the timestamp here, we'll go to Tuesday and then even into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. The core of the heat's going to be to our south. So that means there, it's going to be drier. going to be very hot and humid, likely going to have heat alerts in those areas. But what I want you to see here is kind of the jet stream position, which is, if you follow my finger here, it's kind of in this area. We're on the northern edge of this, what's called the Ring of Fire, if you will, too. What that means for us is, yes, it'll still be very humid and it will be turning very warm. It just won't be as hot as it will be to our, like our friends to the south. But any upper level features or areas of low pressure that come through will feature a chance for showers and storms almost each and every day and night. Now, whether or not we see heavy rain or severe weather, that remains to be seen, and we're probably going to have to wait till the day of or the day before to determine that. But that's the pattern we're going to be entering into next week, and we could possibly see that maybe even go beyond next Friday into next weekend. So just something to kind of keep in mind as we get towards next week. Hotel forecast for today, looking great. Highs in the mid-70s, low 70s to the north and east. Another cooler night ahead with lows generally in the low to mid-50s. A few of the cooler spots may sneak into the upper 40s. Slightly warmer tomorrow, mostly in the mid to a few upper 70s. Lower 70s again north and northeast. And then we'll be slightly warmer on Saturday with highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s, mid 70s, north and east. 81 degrees on Sunday. Again, a few isolated showers and storms Sunday night, and that'll continue into early next week. And also, too, it's worth mentioning, depending on the rain coverage each day, our temperatures next week could either go up or go down a little bit. But right now, we're looking at low to mid 80s Monday, about 85 to 90 Tuesday and Wednesday.